Happy Wednesday, everybody. How you guys doing? Can everybody see and hear me? Those are the two most important things. Hey. I'm having a little Wi-Fi trouble here. Whatever. Okay, well, I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. Hey now. Hi, Brianna Nicole Winters. Michelle K. Williams, John Johnston, Peggy Vogel, John DeSalvo, the Emily. Yes, I will see you tomorrow in Downers Grove. And I have to make sure I don't do a super late show tonight just so I can get enough sleep. Brianna, drive safely. Drive safely. Excuse me. Hey, Colin, Mark Schulte, Scott Havens, Ben Silberman, my man. What episode had the troll? I don't want to bring that up again because I started feeling really bad about that. But if you must know, it was the Hold the Line video from the Kumia episode. But don't troll anymore. Jason Meinhardt, what's up? Bob Greaves, Terrell James, Gene Fourier, what's up? Hey, Craig, how you doing? Okay, so if you're just joining me for the first time, I don't think we have any first-timers here. But if you are a first-timer, what goes on is I'm prepared to play these songs tonight. Here's a nice little scrolling list. I was told this is not big enough. Hey, Mike Duno, what's up? I was told this list is not big enough, but it's like the biggest I can make it while fitting other stuff on the screen. So, yeah, but there's some fun stuff. Tyler, I got to let you – I'm letting you down again. I didn't do it. I keep forgetting. I should start with that song, actually. I keep forgetting. You know what? I'm going to do a song for Tyler right now called I Keep Forgetting. It's going to be about me not learning the Power Rangers theme song for him. I keep forgetting. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Hey, Don. What's up? Don Blackburn, first-timer. Hey, Cheryl, Kevin, Greg, J-Bun. Oh, cool. Who did you order it from? Did you order it from me? Because I shipped them out personally. So if you didn't get it yet from me, I know I put one in the mail last week. So, J-Bun, if you didn't get it... Sorry, Tyler's making me crack up. If you didn't get one, email me and I'll take care of that. What song are we doing? Yay, Brianna. Okay, so if you're just joining me, you don't know what we're doing here. I play these songs, and there's a tip jar I have set up, and the link is right there, and that's not clickable. You have to put that in a new browser window. So if you really want to hear me play some of these songs, send me a tip, and if you do that, write the name of the song you want to hear in the tip so I can hook you up. And I'll do my best to get to everything. I can't guarantee it, because a couple of weeks ago I had more tips than more requests than I knew what to do with. So I sort of had to leave 2 songs out. I will try not to do that tonight. So on this song, I keep forgetting I'm playing my Music Man Luke because Steve Lukather played the original guitar part in this. That's really the only reason why I'm playing this. And also, I like to sing like Michael McDonald because it's fun. So there you go. There's a little rainbow for you, Connie. Okay, so I'm going to get started on this tune. All right. All right, that's me practicing the song real quick. Here we go. Do I know Giant Steps by Coltrane? Who said that? I don't know that one. Sorry. Here we go. Okay. Start. We're not in love anymore. start the show off tonight. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we got. Thank you, Anne Marie. Hi, Anne Marie from upstairs. Hey, Partev. No, I was obsessed with Michael McDonald before NAMM. I actually, I'll tell you where the obsession with Michael McDonald started. This is a great story. I think it's a great story. So I was watching. I'm a huge fan of the comedian Tommy Davidson, and I was watching his special, like an old special from the '90s, and he was talking about like singers with distinctive voices, and he did this. Hey, don't worry, I've been lied to, I've been told too many times before. Girl, don't you worry. He did the whole Michael McDonald thing, and I said, "Oh my God, that's hilarious!" And then I tried to sing it, and I couldn't. And so what started as a joke is something I took too far, and you can ask my wife about that. About me taking jokes too far, because that's something I never ever do. But I took the joke too far and then tried to perfect it, like tried to really get that voice down. So I started practicing it, and then we did this. Me and Jarrett Pressman, we did a Band Geek video. Let's see if we got this. He came from somewhere back in a long ago. Sentimental fool, don't try and hard to recreate what had yet to be created. She had a place in his life. So I was doing that, and I remember we were rehearsing it. I was like practicing it so much because we ended up doing that live for the first Band Geek live show, and I was practicing it so much that Mr. Eric Bloom actually banned me from singing Michael McDonald in the dressing room, so I can no longer warm up with Michael McDonald. But okay, keep going with the story. I'm in my favorite airport, Minneapolis. And why is Minneapolis my favorite airport? Because it has both Arby's and Chick-fil-A, okay? So it's like, the center of the universe. So I'm at the Minneapolis airport, and I'm waiting online at Arby's, and I see Tommy Davidson there. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. I go up to him, like, oh my God, Tommy Davidson, I'm a huge fan of yours. He goes, oh, thanks, man. I said, oh man, your Michael McDonald, inspired me so much to, try to do it myself. He goes, let's hear it. So, 8 a.m. in the morning on the line for Arby's, I'm singing for Tommy Davidson. She had a place in his life, and he was just like, "Yeah, okay, good job, man." So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Hey, Android Stalker, what's up? Yeah, if you can find that link, someone post a link here in the chat of Tommy Davidson doing Michael McDonald. But I actually heard a better Michael McDonald from the comedian Mario Cantone. He did one on Gilbert Gottfried's podcast. It was a Christmas episode, and he was talking about Michael McDonald singing Holly Jolly Christmas, and he sang it. It was amazing. Oh, I got some Chick-fil-A fans here. Okay. I got to thank a couple people. Hold on 1 second. Thank you to Jason Meinhardt and Phil Stiles. Jason says, please play one of your originals. He said awesome originals. I didn't want to toot my own horn. Okay, I'm going to play this week's. I'm trying to think if I want to do that now or later. I added a song. I actually added a song last week that we didn't get to yet. It's called Hold On. Or we could do Diary again. I think I might do Diary again. I'm going to do Diary again. Yeah, let's do Diary. Diary. I don't know, man. I don't know, Kevin. Tommy's pretty freaking, pretty talented. Oh, Don, I saw you got a Helix. Not Helix, Variax. Congratulations, man. Very cool. Why is this command not working anymore? Okay, so I'm gonna do Diary. Right? Is that okay with you, Jason? If you hate Diary. Then let me know and I'll do something else. All right, Partev, nice seeing you, buddy. Sorry, some of my scripts aren't working tonight. I don't know why. I use a program called Auto Hotkey. It's actually not a program; it's a scripting language. Anybody know what that is? Auto Hotkey. Anyway, just so you guys know, I use that so when I tell the computer with the voice command what to do, the voice command actually loads a file. And in the file, there's instructions like, okay, close this session, open up this song, wait a few seconds, hit this series of keys, and then on this notepad document, this text file, write what song you're playing and update it to OBS. And it's actually not. It's kind of not doing that today. It's kind of bugging me, but we'll see what happens. Oh, it's awesome. We have some cross-platform Chick-fil-A love tonight. That's very funny. I love that. I love the multiple streams on the page here. So everybody can talk to each other no matter where you're watching this. I think that's really cool. This song has the most annoying lick I ever wrote. God damn it. I'm gonna totally screw this up now. I had to record that. Back when we were doing that album. This is from the 2-part Invention CD that me and Andy did. And Andy, we had a camcorder at the time, and he recorded me just failing at that lick over and over again. I think he still has it somewhere for blackmail. So, hello, Hardy. All right, so this is like a very shallow song that I wrote, and it's a mean and shallow song. Well, the other one's shallow. I think this is a deep song, but it's a mean song, and it's inspired by real events that I sort of punched up for dramatic purposes. But, yeah, I'm still proud of it. I don't care. But here we go. Start. You said your parents aren't home, and finally we could be alone, and suddenly you hear the phone, so I wait. I'm sitting in your family room while you're talking to the intruder. I look for anything to do while I wait. I saw this book without a label sitting on your coffee table, reading like your church confession, saying I'm your new obsession. Do the vocals sound low? You know what? I was thinking they sounded low before. I'm going to goose them up a little bit. Thank you, guys. How's that? Is that better? Thank you, Android Stalker. That is from the two-part Invention CD. All right, I turned up the vocal just a little bit. Hopefully that solves the problem. Okay, so now we have a request for some Hocus Pocus. Yes, I raised the vocal 1 decibel, which I will not be... No, maybe I'll yodel on this. Hocus Pocus. That's right, buddy. Oh, yeah, Lee Franklin, total Beatles influence. And Elvis Costello. I was in like an Elvis Costello phase when I wrote that. Thank you very much, Sax. Let me know what you want to hear, buddy. What the hell guitar do I play on this? Oh, yeah. The Patriarchy, I've been playing guitar for a long time. 30 years. Damn. In August, it'll be 30 years. Whoops. Riley, I have thought about that. The only problem is I need someone to mix it because I can't. The thing about this is I can control this and sort of do it on a song-to-song basis and not touch the levels. When there's a whole band, you need like a dedicated engineer, and it just gets expensive, you know, because. Also, if I come down here and I do this myself and I don't make anything, that's on me. But if I have other people come down here and it's a light night, then I can't pay anybody. So it's sort of like right now at the stage that the stream is at, I have to keep it as a solo gig. But if it eventually grows to be bigger, then of course I would love to do that. And if it ends up being we get like maybe 1,000 people watching it once instead of 100, then I could really up my game a little bit. But I'm going to just to let you guys know what's going to happen when I get a new computer, which should be very soon. I'm currently in the process of ordering it, and I have a couple of companies I'm talking to, and they're helping me with it. When that actually is solidified, I'm going to take the studio down for a few weeks, do some renovations, and I'm going to totally like redo all of these live streaming, tracks with the automation on it, just to make it a little more visually exciting. Maybe fix some issues we were having with the scripts and some of the buggy things that I'm dealing with, and so that would be great. That would be ideal. That's like my dream for this. But for now, it's easier to easier to manage by myself with the space and everything. But one day, I really hope it gets to that point. Tommy Kemp wants to know, do you play vintage guitars also? I don't really have any. I have one like pseudo vintage guitar. It's my Rickenbacker. It's but even that's like a 90-something Rick. I think it's like a 91 or a 92. The oldest guitars I actually have are basses. My Rickenbackers. I have 2 Rickenbacker basses, a 4001S and a 4001. The S is a 74, and the 4001 is a 75. I have flat wounds on the S and round wounds on the 4001. So those are the only two vintage guitars I really have. I would maybe one day like to have a vintage guitar, but I haven't found one that justifies the price tag yet. Alrighty, so what are we doing, Hocus Pocus? Alright, here we go. How does this song go again? Thank you, Jerry. That is a problem. Alright, here we go. Start. It's time for some hard guitar playing. Ugh. So that was for Phil. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, Jason, Phil, Sax, and Jerry Castaldo. Oh, I appreciate that you guys liked Boat Geek. That was a lot of fun. And again, thanks to the people of NAHA, particularly Pam Myers, for allowing me to do it. And also, again, credit to Ben Silverman and John Johnston for making the calls and making it happen. That was a lot of fun for me. I was surprised that... Oh, no, Rocco was watching me do that? Son of a bitch. Damn it. I'll tell you why son of a bitch on that. Because I used Rocco's lick on that. Rocco taught me a lick once, and he'll never teach me another lick because I keep using it. Hold on. Guitar. So here's the Rocco lick. Let me play it right now. It's like it's an Yngwie Monterosso lick, I guess. Chat. So, Rocco, thank you for that lick. You taught me that lick probably 11 years ago, and I refused to stop using it. So there you go. And then I learned this other Yngwie lick, which is like... And I use that one like way too much too. Now slowly. Now I slow it down even slower. There you go. Anyway, back to the Boat Geek thing. I was surprised that there were 50 people there instead of 3. But thank you guys for coming and making it very special. What the hell should I play now? That lick is tasty, and it's actually quite easy. No, wait, no, it's not. I'm sorry, Rocco. That lick is very hard, and it takes a lot of hours of metronome practice to get it right. So there you go. Getting some weird sound tonight. All right, what the hell do I want to play next? Honestly, Diane, I was surprised. Oh, Hot Wired? You guys are going to kill me. All right. Steve Solacci, Just Because I Love You. I haven't practiced this. That's not your fault. That's my fault. Hot Wired. No? Hot Wired. Buddy, you with me, buddy? R2. R2. There you are. Hot Wired. Thanks, dude. I cut my nails too short. All right, let me try it. I love Adrian Vandenberg. Something like that. Okay, wish me luck. Here goes probably nothing. Hot Wired. Wait, I did it already. Don't do it again. Okay. Start. He's being a bitch. Start. I'm going to start myself. Oh, good. All right. That was hard. Thanks, Steve. Oh, thank you, Colin. Brian wants to know how do you use the tip jar? Okay, what you got to do is you got to go to another browser tab and type richiecastellano.com/tip jar. I wrote it right there just so you guys could see it. It's not a clickable link. It's something you have to actually write. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. It's something you have to actually type that in a new browser tab, and then it brings you to a Streamlabs page, which is our partner site, and that is a PayPal form. And you do that just like you would a normal PayPal payment. But when you do that, make sure you. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Wow. Thanks, Michelle. When you do that, make sure you tell me what song you want to hear so I can hook you up. Bob, I have not forgotten about you. That'll happen. I just have to. I have to iron out some technical kinks before I do that again. Colin, if you notice, I took Hotel California off the list because it was killing my voice. But maybe I'll make an exception for tonight. All right, I just did 2 instrumentals, so I'll do it. I'll play it. But it's because I love you, Colin. And this is for your wife, Sharon. Sharon, Mrs. Colin, this is for you. I destroy my voice for you. I'm just kidding. I'm being dramatic. My wife says I'm dramatic. I guess she's right. Hotel. Hotel. You're not getting it? Oh, come on, dude. Hotel. There you go. I think if you do it through YouTube, like I think you can use the YouTube super chat feature. I actually never did it, so I don't know how it actually works, but I think it's like you can do it within the chat and it goes off your credit card. I don't know how that works though. So if someone here knows how that works, because like I think Zillarex just did that. I'm not sure exactly how that goes. So if someone could point Brian in the right direction. Anybody coming to the Blue Oyster Cult show in the Chicago area tomorrow? What's up? Hey, you there? Good evening. Okay. This is for Sharon. I'm guessing Sharon Stewart. This is for you. Oh, thanks, Rob. Wow. Thank you very much. Okay, let's do this. I'm sorry. I just saw a YouTube notification. Oh, thank you very much. Who's that? Niall, thank you. I just saw a YouTube notification, like a YouTube comment thing pop across my iPad. It said, I think the keyboard player farted at 16 seconds. I'm going to have to go investigate that and see what that person's talking about. Oh, cool. Emily's going to be there? Awesome. I'll see you there, Emily. Awesome, Cheryl. Here we go. Woo! Start. Wait, no, I got it. Start. I hope you enjoyed that, Colin. Oh, thank you very much. Let me see who I got to thank here. Hold on. That was for Colin Stewart. Thank you, Michelle K. Williams. Yours is coming right up next. Okay. One day. Oh, easy there, bud. Hey, Josh. What's up? Thank you to Rob Yale. Thank you very much. Niall. Steve Sterlacci. Oh, buddy, I love you. And Guitar Boob. I had to check if my glasses weren't working or something. Hello, Javier in Colombia. Hola. One thing that's cool about that last tune, though, is the Variacs are really putting it through its paces here because, like, here's the Don Felder sound. Right? And that's the Les Paul. And then I switched to the Telly. I think it does a pretty good approximation of those guitars. Oh yeah, I'm wearing too much black. Let me make it brighter in here. Too dark. There we go. Here's the back of my head. Very cool. What are we doing? Oh, one day. Okay. So Facebook's having a couple of problems. Remember, if you're having a stream issues, you can always head on over to twitch.tv/bandgeekmusic, and I hear the stream is better there, usually. Thank you for requesting this, Michelle. I haven't done this in a while. Hey, you there wants to know, how are you liking Jessica Jones? We just finished it this morning, Anne-Marie and I, and we really liked it. It was a lot different than the first season. Sort of went to a different place, but I liked it a lot. I recommend it. So, very cool, the second season of Jessica Jones. I like most of those Marvel shows. I liked all of them really, except for Iron Fist, which I thought was kind of weak. And really like Iron Fist, I should be in the bag for because I'm such a kung fu fanatic, but it just didn't do it for me. All right, so it's been a while since I've done this song. This is from my very first CD that I made when I was 17, and this song actually went on to win a couple of awards. It won the Bertelsmann World of Expression Award, 3rd place, and the Songwriters Hall of Fame Award, 1st place, and it was really cool because I got to go to the Friars Club with my dad and my grandfather. And the Friars Club is, it's a legendary club in New York City, and my grandfather was pretty, he was geeking out a bit over there, just like he was happy to be there. It was a cool moment. I got some pictures of that somewhere, but that was a really great experience, and that actually funded my first recording studio, my first digital recording studio. Okay, Michael Bass says, or is it Bass? I apologize if I'm mangling your name. How many guitars do you own? My wife thinks one is enough. Your wife is wrong. Basically, you need as many guitars as you need. You got to have enough for the job. Thank you, guys. To thank some more people. Oh, cool, DCS. Oh, Doug. Oh, I'm glad you got it. Cool. All right, thank you, Brianna, and thank you, Kelly Maiden. All right, I can do all that stuff. That's good. Okay, how many guitars do you need? Well, at the very least, you need 3. At the very least, you got to have an acoustic, a guitar with humbuckers, and a guitar with single coils, right? That's the very least. That's like the bare minimum. But then, in the single coil food group, you got to have your Strat and your Tele, you know? And then in the humbucker food group, you also need a guitar with a Floyd Rose on it, so you can do cool tricks and impress chicks. Although your wife might not like that part. Yeah, let's think. Okay, then you might need a 12-string. You know what I mean? Then you might need something twangy sounding like a Gretsch or a Rickenbacker. As I look around the room here, and then you need guitars that stay in alternate tunings. Like you need a guitar that stays in. This one's in E, but you need a guitar that stays in E flat, one that stays in D. You just need it. And then you need a Variax because you need to be able to do things that are impossible with regular traditional guitars. So you got to have one of those. So you need a lot. Oh, and then you got to get a bass. You have to have a bass at least. And then you don't want to just have one bass. You got to have a couple basses. You need to have one with round wounds, one with flat wounds. If you like the Beatles, you should sort of get like an acoustic-y bass with flats on it. If you like Chris Squire or Rush, you have to get one with a Rickenbacker. So it's just you gotta have a lot of guitars. Yeah, Strat, Tele, Les Paul. That's the Holy Trinity. I would say that the Holy Trinity is the acoustic single coil humbucker, because you can still fake some Tele tones on a Strat, and vice versa, if you really have to, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's advisable to have a Strat and a Tele. I just recently got a Strat, and I was resistant to a Strat for the longest time. I thought they sounded wimpy, but I started listening to guys who played Strats. Actually, who really got me to love Strats is Hanan Rubinstein, because he came over with a Strat, and it sounded so good, and I said, you know what? Maybe there's something to this Strat business. So thank you, Hanan. Oh yeah, you gotta have. How could I forget? You have to have a Music Man or 7, because you want to have something with a really nice neck that's easy to play. Come on. All right. Yeah, it's a sickness like anything. Like me with lightsabers. I have too many of them. But anyway, we won't talk about that now. Here we go. Yeah, this is a Van Halen I'm playing right now. Start. I forgot how this goes. On stage with flashing lights, far away from wrong and right. Then the world will see. All right. Thank you for requesting that. I think that was Michelle. Thank you. You know, very proud of that song. I see a few questions here. That song was from the Alone in My Basement album, which I really don't have available. I think I'm out of them. I might put that up on the streaming thing, on a download, digital download thing. I don't know yet. It's weird. Like, you feel weird about your first album, I guess. It's like you feel like you could have done it better. I did that on an analog 16 track. I mean, the backing track you just heard was re-recorded for this. But yeah. Oh, which reminds me, I forgot to give credit where credit is due. On the song Diary, you heard Andy Ascalise playing everything that wasn't guitar or bass. So good on Andy. Hey, Stu Phillips, what's up? Oh, Ace Frehley is here. I'm honored, Ace. This is not a PV. This is an Ernie Ball, Music Man, Eddie Van Halen guitar. Oh, thank you, Mike. Moving through some changes, never be the same. Something you did touch me, there's no one left to blame. I wish I could sing my Trevor Rabin. I wish I could be Trevor Rabin. Damn. That you would have loved to hear Ronnie James Dio sing that last song. I can't even do an impersonation. All right. Let's see. Who's my favorite member of VOC and who's the biggest dick? That's an easy question. My favorite member of VOC is Eric. Eric was actually in my bridal party at my wedding. And the biggest dick is Danny Miranda. Okay, so the next No, I love Danny Miranda. Come on. I take that back. I instantly regret saying that. No, Danny's the man. I hang out. Me and Danny call each other like boyfriend and girlfriend 3 times a day. So that's a joke. Okay, so what do we have to do next? Plush. Okay, Brianna, this is for you. Plush. Thanks, buddy. I'm in trouble. Danny's gonna crucify me tomorrow. He doesn't watch this, so he won't even know. It'll be our secret. All like, what are we, 100 people on here? All 100 of us. It'll be our secret. Someone just requested King Crimson. You want to hear something messed up? I saw King Crimson, and Danny Miranda got me the tickets. He got me a free ticket and took me, as his guest. So I feel like a dick now. Oh, hey, you there. I didn't know you were Danny on Twitch. I'm so sorry. Okay, I have to stop. I'm going to get in trouble. I'm already in trouble. Here's some. I'm cracking myself up tonight. But also, you know what the problem is? I'm playing, and I'll make the mistake of looking over at the chat, and you guys will say some ridiculous stuff, and I'll make a mistake. So any mistakes I make are your fault. See how I did that? That's so great. Okay. Okay. Hey, you there? I don't know who you are, but you got to stop. Yes, okay. Android Stalker wants to know: do the Japanese words Eric sings in Godzilla have any meaning? It says I have explosive diarrhea, and where is the nearest toilet? That's in Japanese. Toiru wa doku desu ka? Right. That's part of it. Yes. So that's what Eric is saying in the middle of Godzilla. I have explosive diarrhea. Please direct me to the nearest toilet. Bet you didn't know that. All right, here we go. Okay, I got to play some music before I get into any more trouble here. Start. Oh man, some funny stuff happening in the chat. Oh, hello, Dr. Ricky Smith or DJ Ricky Smith. Doctor, DJ, same difference. Hey, Ernie, what's up, man? You guys need a Helix? Get a Helix. It was a game changer for me, man. All the sounds you're hearing tonight are directly from the Helix into your ears. Yeah, I saw that, Corey. That got me. You got me there. Ice cream? Who said ice cream? Well, thank you, Brianne. I'm glad you liked it. Yes, this is a Music Man Van Halen guitar. Okay, Kelly Maiden wants to hear the Blues Breakers or an original. Looks like I'll have time to do both. Hideaway. No? Hey, buddy. R2. Hideaway. There you go. Hey, Corey, if Facebook's acting up, check it out on Twitch. Go to twitch.tv/bandgeekmusic. I guess this is a vintage. Yeah, I guess this is sort of like a vintage guitar. Yeah, this is technically vintage now, supposedly. I don't know any Steve Morse songs, sorry. Oh, Rick Hellinger. That's probably wrong, but that's the lick. I'll have to ask Buck how to play that tomorrow. All right. You probably can't tell from the way I play, but Eric Clapton is one of my favorite guitar players. It's the truth. I love Eric Clapton. And that's why I put this next song on the list. All right, here we go. Oh, man, I would love to. Dazul. Don't wanna wait till tomorrow. I'll put it off another day. I cannot sing that at all. That's like a Anne-Marie, help me sort of song. John DeSalvo wants to know, how is Free Will coming along? Very slowly. I actually finished the track today, but now I have to do it wasn't really in time to put it up for the stream because now I have to do all of the post-production stuff with the cameras and the lights and the Helix sounds, and I also have to learn how to play it, which I neglected to do. But I have a good excuse why I didn't get to finish that on time. It's because I actually mixed a song for Anne-Marie's album, and it's fantastic. I can't wait for you to hear this, but we have a lot of work ahead of us. We have 7 more songs to mix, and she's unfortunately at the mercy of my schedule. So and also she's sort of guiding me during the mix. So any engineers know when you have an attended mix session, it takes longer because like normally if you're just doing it and you use your own instincts and do what you think sounds right, you can knock a mix out in about 4 hours. But when it's a group effort, it takes longer because every move has to be discussed, and as it should be because it's her album. She actually engineered the whole, like I'd say 75% of it herself, and has all the songs are original. She played most of it. It's killer. I can't wait for people to hear it, but I have to just make the time to finish it. So that's one of the things we did this week. Okay, here we go. That's okay, Barry. I wish I had Eric Clapton's money. Barry just said Eric Clapton wishes he had your chops. See, it's relative. Okay, here we go. Here's some Blues Breakers with Eric Clapton. Start. Thank you very much, Kelly, for requesting that one. I love playing that. I love Eric Clapton. Yeah, I mean, if you're looking at technical chops, Joel, I would agree with you that Eric Clapton is better than, I mean, that Buck has more chops than Clapton. But you know, it's a style thing, and obviously I love the way Buck plays. But like Clapton is something that my dad introduced me to at the right age. Like I think I was like 13 or something. Oh, thanks, Mark. What's up, buddy? And just as I was just getting into lead guitar, that sort of funny, Michael. That sort of it was made a big impression on me hearing that album. So, and I ripped off tons of licks from that. I just play them faster and sloppier. Okay, so let's move right along here. Oh, thanks, Brian. Yeah, this is a cool Helix preset I got here. What amp are we using? Yeah, I tried to use like the Bluesbreaker amp. It's the Brit J45 Bright. So yeah, and another thing, a weird guitar coincidence here that I found out is two of my favorite guitar tones of all time are Eric Clapton on the Bluesbreaker album and Brian May on any album. And I found out that the key ingredient to both of those tones was a fairly cleanish, I mean, not overly dirty tube amp, like turned up all the way, with a Dallas Rangemaster treble booster punishing the preamp. Like that is a key ingredient to getting those guitar tones. And it's funny because like I guess you don't really need to do that anymore because now there are so many amps that have good gain sounds in them, good distortion. But that's like a big part of two of my favorite guitar tones, like that treble booster thing. Corey Bagley wants to know, have you listened to any of BOC's early live recordings? Yes, I have. Of course I have. I have a visitor. Hello, visitor. How are you? Oh, no. Why don't you just pop your head in and say hello to everybody at least? Do you see what my head looks like? Yeah, it looks amazing. Come on, show everybody. My wife is watching me. She's in her pajamas and doesn't want anyone to see her. Oh, yeah, you just moved my camera. It's all right, whatever. I'm almost done. Yeah. You can see the back of my head. That's the back of Ambry's head, everybody. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chris. You want to sing a song? Okay, fine. Everybody's saying hello to you. Hi, everybody. Tom Garrett wants to know, do you use Helix software at all? As a matter of fact, I do. The native software, yes. And it is all over Anne-Marie's album. I use that quite a bit. It's great because it's not only like a good guitar processor, but it's also like a full effect suite. So, for example, we wanted a tremolo sound, and I really didn't have a good plug-in for it. So I just slapped the Helix on the channel we were working on and used one of the many great tremolos in there. So I use it all the time, and not just for guitars, for bass, for vocals. And when I do finish the Free Will track and you hear it, I ran the bass is 100% Helix native. Riley63 says, how awkward is it going through band personnel changes? I mean, if you're asking about Blue Oyster Cult, not awkward at all because we're on really good terms with everybody, I think. Even though Rudy left, I still love Rudy, and Eric and Rudy still get along. Everybody gets along. I mean, we just had Albert at our Long Island gig, and he sang a song with us. So it's very funny because you read things on Facebook about this weird rivalry. Like I read this crazy thing. Some guy was saying that like Albert and I hate each other, and I just read it and laughed because literally the day before he wrote that, Albert was upstairs in my kitchen eating dinner with us. So I thought like, yeah, we really hate each other. But yeah. So there's I mean. Why have a chip on your shoulder and be pissed off at everybody? Everybody gets along. Like obviously, if you guys saw Boat Geek, obviously, even though Kasim left and Danny is back in the band, I still love Kasim. I miss him. That has nothing to do with my feelings about Danny. I can't. I have to stop. I love Danny. I love Danny. Okay, I'm stopping.
Richard.
Okay, I'm sorry. Here we go. So what am I doing now? I'm doing being a jerk. What did I say I was gonna do next? Did I say anything? Android Stalker wants to know, how does BOC decide what songs to play at a given show? That's all on Mr. Bloom. He is the set list master, and he'll also call what he refers to as audibles, and he's really good at this too. He will read the crowd and see like, okay, this is a crowd that wants some deep cuts, so maybe we'll throw in Beautiful as a Foot or I Love the Night, or this is a crowd that just wants to rock, so maybe we'll throw like ETI in there or something heavier. So you have a set list, like a framework, and then you put it's like anything else. Every band does that way. Hey, you there? I do agree. Kasim has great hair and great style. If you look on my Instagram, there's a picture in Copenhagen where Kasim took me and Jules shopping. Because I remember I was like, Kasim, you always dress so nice. Can you please help me? So he took me shopping, and I squeed. It was very nice. Okay.
Have a band geek where it's just you and Kasim shopping. That'd be so
Emery just said we should have a band geek where Kasim takes me shopping, and we recorded it.
With a camera around the Staten Island Mall.
That would be hilarious. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more tunes, then I'm gonna call it a night. Someone wants the Queen. Okay, let's do that. The Queen. All right, bud. Oh, I love Richie Blackmore, obviously. I mean, I rip off plenty of his licks. If you watch any of the Band Geek stuff with all the Blackmore covers we've done, you know I love Blackmore. Come on, dude.
Want to hear this quote?
What?
Are you waiting? There's no such thing as the best guitar tone in the world, and Andy Timmons has it.
There's no such thing?
Yeah, but he goes back and yeah, you get it.
I get it.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Who's Frank Marino? I'm not, isn't he on the Dolphins or something?
I was just gonna say that.
I only know that because of Ace Ventura.
I was gonna say that too.
All my sports knowledge is,
From 1992.
Oh, yeah, I want to go see Utopia also. Javier, we just played Joan Crawford at the last gig. I have a mini panic attack every time we play that song. Terry Bavona says, can I play any sticks? I love sticks.
Should just do an all sticks show.
Yeah, if I can only sing sticks.
Yeah, you can sing, lady. You sing all the damn time.
Since my lady is in the room. Lady, when I'm with you, I'm smiling. Give me charms. Charms. Or, give me a chance, give me security. Give me a chance to survive.
That's not sticks.
That is sticks.
That's sticks?
Yes. Long nights, impossible nights, keeping my eye on the king. If it takes. Whoa, Tom Clark! Holy crap!
Holy crap.
Holy crap! Holy!
I thought that was fun.
Oh man, he wants. Have you heard of the band Bandmaid?
Bandmaid?
Tom Clark, who just gave us a very generous tip, wants us to play Bandmade. I really wish I knew some right now. But if there's anything else you want to hear, Tom, please let me know. It's like a girl band, and he thinks you'll do a killer job at it. If any of these tunes. What?
Somebody thinks I'm a joy.
You don't really know her that well. They can't hear what you're saying. Someone commented that the biggest joy of Band Geek is Anne Marie. And you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, right.
Oh, Android Stalker. Android Stalker. Thank you. Oh, you betcha, man. I love Yngwie Malmsteen. Can I play some Yngwie Malmsteen? Let's see. Now slowly. Now slowly. This is Mario Perillo, Mr. Italy, and you. Oh my God, guys, you're killing me. Oh, awesome! I gotta stay up all night now.
You got a pack, and I got.
Don't yell at me, woman.
Excuse me.
Lovely, honey. Oh, thank you, Joel C, and thank you so much, Steve. All right, I'm gonna play a song right now before I get, because I keep like. You know, I have diarrhea of the mouth today. That's like the 4th time I've said diarrhea on this show tonight. That's just to tell you how much I have diarrhea of the mouth tonight.
Play a damn song.
Shut up. A perfect song to play right now. Here we go. Start. I wish you could see the look I'm getting right now. I hate you. Maybe I try too hard just to let you know I care, and I'll be there. But I see through your accusations. I resisted all temptation. Can you say the same? Can there be another reason for your sudden change of season? The sun is warm, but winter's always cold. The queen is now unhappy, and I guess you didn't do your job that well. Where did you go wrong? I guess there's no way I can know. Should tell. I started to shout the day I found out that you don't have any feelings anymore. Just slam the door and leave your problem in the car. I'm driving fast, but I can't get too far from your voice, telling me that it's not care, that every note I write with care shows the way I feel when I'm with you. should have seen it come a mile away. But now I'll say, I realize your true intentions. I guess that you forgot to mention you felt this away. Climbing up your social scale, there's lots of room for me to fail. Things don't ever turn out like you planned. The queen is now unhappy, and I guess you didn't do your job that well. Where did you go wrong? I guess there's no way I can know. She wouldn't tell. Thank you very much for requesting that. That was for.
I love that song.
Oh, thanks, honey. That was from Mark. Yeah, that's from the Progeny album. That's not the original version. That's a new version I recorded just for this. So thank you, guys. Thanks for the kind words.
Beautiful song. Beautiful.
Thank you. Let's see what's next here. Probably gonna do one more.
Queen is now unhappy.
Just waiting for my. I think my Wi-Fi down here is wacky.
It's been bad upstairs too. It's been dumping me. That's why I came down here, because it's been dumping me out of the screen.
Okay. All right, so this is the end of the show. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank Corey Bagley, Steve. Thank you very much, Steve. Joel C. Joel C's on. Joel C's on a vacation far away. Going around and talking over so many things that I want to say. If you're gonna sing it, you have to come on the microphone and sing it in your pajamas. You gonna do it anyway? Then I'm gonna play the song that you sing if you come over here. Okay.
You really want me to sing like Tim?
No, I want you to be comfortable, but I don't want you to come down here and heckle me.
You heckle me every second of my life.
Okay, this is some. Okay, you know what? How about this, Amory? Can you pick the song I do last? You pick the last one, whatever you want. What do you want to hear? I'm
What
serious.
are you asking for?
No one's asking for anything. They want to know what you want to hear.
What I want to hear.
Yeah.
Pack
I want you to stop playing music right now.
I don't care.
I can't end on the Queen because it's a bummer.
It is a friggin' bummer. What do you want to sing?
I don't know. Fooled Around and Fell in Love I like, or Veteran, or
I was gonna say
a
better.
Veteran's kind of long. I do that like every week. I need to give it a rest.
All right. So what haven't you played yet?
What were you doing?
What were you doing? Sneaking.
Amory, Darth Cleaver says hello.
Darth Cleaver!
Amory says hi, Darth Cleaver.
I'm pretty sure he heard that.
Okay, so here's what I got. Here's what I have left. I have And Your Bird Can Sing. I have. You want to hear And Your Bird Can Sing? Okay, I'll do that. That'll be my.
My favorite Beatles song.
Okay, last tune of the evening is going to be. Oh, someone wants to hear "Believe in the Sword," or "Pressure." Oh my God.
You know, the thing this song came on my shuffle.
Give me an. Hold on, I'll give Amory this. How about this? I'll give her the microphone so she doesn't have to come on camera in her
How about I just sing like Sia with my hair like backwards?
in her jammy jams. Here, hold on.
Jammy jams. My Aziz Ansari.
Yes, hold on. You can see yourself in the cover. That's how you.
I'm Sia. Oh, there's a speaker there. Sempre. Some stuff. Give me an army and I will take command. will do your dirty deed. It's been a while. Call us to battle, we'll bring you victory. Bury your problems with slashing silver blades. Live as a hero, enjoy a masquerade, but don't tell me it's right. Bound to obey you, fight who you want me to fight. Believe in the sun, and all your enemies will fall before you. Believe in the sun, and all your wicked demons crawl before you.
Yay, that was so good. So why don't you stay like that and play the last song with me?
With my head to the...
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
You can do that. You can do whatever you want. You can
I just want to be Sia, guys.
Hold on. Let's try that.
I'm in my pajamas, and I have work in the morning, and I haven't slept more than 7 hours in the past 2 days.
But I couldn't do a new track this week because I was doing your song.
Yes.
You owe the peoples.
I owe the peoples.
Okay, tell it this alone.
R2. Alone.
No.
How does this work? Can I do it like Skylar? Alexa!
No.
Okay.
R2.
Oh, you have to say it like a jerk?
R2. Oh, maybe it's not working anymore. That's it.
R2.
No, it's not working anymore. Alone. Damn it. Wait. Alone.
R2's leaving you alone.
Okay, we keep talking over it. Hold on. Alone. Whatever.
Sales of Alone.
Do it the old-fashioned way. All right. Tell everybody one more song.
One more song. And then then he has to pack, and then I have to go to bed. I'm so tired. How is this? What is this? What?
I don't know the lyrics.
Why am I a...
What do you
old
want?
man? I don't know. I'm an old man. I'm going to pull the lyrics up here, because I don't know them. Alone? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Cool. I guess I know the lyrics to this, right? This is Richie trying to remember how to play this song.
I got it. Ready. Here we go.
You're a jerk. Yes. No, never ready. I'm just gonna... Hi, guys. It's me. It's me in my pajamas. This is what he has to deal with all the time. I hear the ticking of the clock. I'm lying here, the room's pitch dark. I wonder where you are tonight. No answer on the telephone. And the night goes by so very slow. Oh, I hope that it won't end though. Till then, always come by my own. I never really cared until I met you, and now you choose me to the right. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? You don't know how long I have wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. You don't know how long I have waited, and I was going to tell you tonight. But the secret is still my own. That it won't end, no. Alone.
My awesome wife, Anne Marie. That was a treat for me. I hope it was a treat for you. Thank you, honey. Wow.
Not many people see my hair in its natural habitat, and y'all just saw that.
My wife has crazy, wild Italian hair, and I love it. I like it. So yeah, if you like what Amber just did, use the tip jar. Thank you, Hey You there, for reminding me.
I see what you did there.
Thank you guys very, very much. Let me give a quick thank you to everybody who contributed today. Yeah, I'm not gonna try singing after that. Forget it. Game over. Thank you, Corey Bagley, Steve, Joel C., Android Stalker, Tom Clark, Mark Schulte, Rick Hellinger, Kelly Maiden, Brianna, Guitar Boob, Steve Serlacci, Niall, Rob Yale, Michelle K. Williams, Colin Stewart, and Jerry Castaldo, Sax, Phil Stiles, and Jason Meinhardt. And there were a couple of YouTube donations too. Thank you very much for that. Those don't pop up on my list. They don't pop up on my list, unfortunately, for whatever reason. But thank you guys very much. Oh, they love your hair, by the way.
What?
I love you. I think your hair looks great too. I think you should do nothing to it. I think you should just wake up and let your freak flag fly, and it looks great. So thanks, Hey You there. I'll try my best. I don't know about the other guys, but I'll see what I can do. I'm gonna stop. I gotta quit while I'm ahead. All right.
Please pack.
Okay. Love you guys. Have a good night.